Fall is a time for greatness. Fall is winning time. Let's do this.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today we've got a good Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The throw will go to third. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here.
0-1.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is in the air out to right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Chopper foul. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid game.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Throw to first, and it gets by into right field. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
To Shields, calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Throw down to second. Here is by him and into center field. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Throw down to second. And he saw it coming that time. Backhand stand-up. But he threw it away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's popped up. Mazzara over to his right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Career line against Shelby Miller, an impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. So they nearly bat around here as 8 minutes. Kenley Jansen will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. The 0-2 delivery. Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing called strike. Pliers calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jansen's ready. First pitch on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Andres has penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop. Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Skied into very shallow right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll throw behind the runner to first. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Throw goes to third. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Has a look, now the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
0-1 the count. Pollock at third, Seager at second, Turner on at first with 2 down. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Dodgers. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Taylor's got it. And he'll reach first safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. And for strike 1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Now in the box, Ronald Guzman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now a long throw home. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting 8.
Ready now, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that is going to get down for extra bases, as this will drive home 2. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
Batting 9.
Striding into the box, Delino DeShields. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger's got it. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Jansen comes set. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. to Shields. On third, Chu at second with 2 gone. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
In comes Bellinger. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So they score. Digging in to try it again, David Freese. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he's bunting with 2 strikes but can't connect, so a real wasted at bat there. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake, to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. Throw goes over to third. And he is out on the tag. Dodgers strand a couple. Middle of the third. We're tied at 4. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. First offering on its way. hit high and deep to right center. Bellinger's on his horse. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next for the Rangers.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. And the runner's breaking for third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Jansen comes set. First pitch on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Odor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. Rangers leave one. 3 innings complete. Strap in. It's still 4-4. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've had a lot of at-bats with runners in scoring position today, and 6 of their hits have come from those chances. There's lots of credit to go around for all of that, the table setters, and the guys driving them in. But regardless, it's a confident bunch down here right now.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. At the plate, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Now
here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Bounce to first. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter number 3.
Settling in now, Chris Taylor. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The left fielder,
standing in, Jock Peterson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the up 3 runs on just 1 base hit. No errors. And 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rangers 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Guzman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the air, down the line and left. Peterson on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Bellinger fields cleanly. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Jansen's ready. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Chu stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Will have to be content with just the one. Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's fine.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes.
0-2.
Swung on and missed. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Striding in, Corey Seager. He went down on strikes last time up. Corey.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he...
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. 0-1 the count. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 8 runs, 11 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Seager at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Andres ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Andres giving chase. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score. Snap throw to first.
0-1.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third with two gone. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Digging in, Elvis Andrews. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is going to kick off the fence now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Down the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, a dribble Cabrera, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now batting.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson at the track. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a long throw home. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
This pitch is popped up. Muncy trying to get there, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Popped him up. Odor has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Bounce towards the mound. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now batting, shortstop, no ball.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard liner to center field. DeShields patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, David Freese. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 5.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limp. Here's Rougned Odor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Odor, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
The first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Center fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Jansen's ready. Here's the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, Justin Turner. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
His Shields is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Chris.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second. Adore is there. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading up for the
Into the
Rangers,
box now, Joey Gallo. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Gallo.
He's set. Here it comes. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Bellinger looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rougned Odor. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Stepping into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
The batter, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Barnes. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Here's Corey Seager, who comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Gallo on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
3 runs already home here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fly ball out toward left center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Bellinger is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
So striding in, Delino DeShields. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Bellinger's under it, 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 18-11 in this one. Los Angeles put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Kenley Jansen is the winning pitcher of record. Shelby Miller somehow gets the loss despite striking out an incredible 16 batters. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for